So I'm about to do something I have never done before, and that is butcher my first chicken.
So why don't we go somewhere only we know?
This birdie hen has been taking up the box for a very long time, and it's doing what it's programmed to do, try to hatch some eggs, but it's causing some issues with the other hens that want to lay eggs. This bird is almost 2 years old. It's a good hen. This was one of the original 6 Rhode Island Reds that I got 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. But this beautiful bird is going to be one of the first chickens that I ever dispatch. And I have mixed feelings about it, but it's just something that I know that I'm ready for and needs to be done. These 5, well, there's 4 girls and 1 rooster right there. I didn't intend on getting a rooster. This mix of egg layers was I got with plans to replace my original, well, now I only have 4. I gave 2 of my original Rhode Island Reds away. I have 4 of them left, and my plan was they're about 2 years old. Their egg laying has gone down just a little bit, and I'm replacing them with these guys, but I can't put them back into the run because there's not enough space for 15 birds. I need to first dispatch those original 4 Rhode Island Reds, but it's gonna start with 1. My neighbor's gonna help me and show me how to process a chicken. All right, here's the setup, real simple. Camp Chef stove, water on the burner for scalding. And just got the simple picnic table here to do the evisceration. Huh? Oh, these come off now. So it's the next day after we did this, butchered this chicken, and there's two things that my neighbor and I realized after the fact that we may have made a mistake on or forgot to do. He texted me last night after we did it, and he's like, I think he just watched a video, and he said, I think this part here, the neck, was supposed to come off, and we didn't do that. And it was the first time that he had butchered a chicken as well. He had done pheasants and other small birds like that, but chicken, I guess, there's a couple little pin feathers we missed yesterday too. So I watched a few videos, and I am going to try to take this out. I'm going to do a little incision here and then try to get in there and cut this part of the neck out, because we don't want that in there. Also, this here is an oil gland. This doesn't need to be there either, so I'm going to need to cut that out, and I'm going to try to do that right now. Alright, so as you can see, I managed to cut the remaining part of the neck off. That was hard. It's cutting through bone. I'm not sure if I did that the right way, but I just cut it enough and then kind of ripped it out. I'm not sure. Like I said, this is my first time. You're coming along with me. I'm learning along with you. And I also got out the remaining part of this fat that was connected to the neck. This probably was the fatty stuff that was connected to its crop, I believe it's called, but we already took all that stuff out yesterday, but this was stuff that we probably should have took out first. So that's out now. Got that. Now I'm going to turn it around and cut off this gland. This is an oil gland. I think this is what makes the feathers so shiny and stuff like that. And you're supposed to be careful when you remove that, because their butt where they poop is right under there, so you don't want to rupture that. And that's but we already took out all the intestines and everything yesterday, so I'm just going to cut very slowly and do my best to remove that. Alright, so that's going to wrap up this video on my first time butchering chickens. And as you could see, I actually wasn't the one to really be hands-on doing all of the butchering. I kind of assisted my neighbor in doing it. Next time, I want to be able to get my hands in there myself and try to do the whole process on my own. But I did just partake at the first time in butchering a chicken. And I kind of want to get back in there, and there's 3 more birds that I need to process. So maybe in the next week or so I will work on doing some more of my other chickens that are ready to be processed, so I can add my new birds out into my flock here, so they all have space to play. As you can see, I still don't really know what I'm doing, but I feel like the best way to learn how to do this stuff is just to do it and get your hands in there and figure it out. And that's what I'm doing, and it'll get easier and I'll get better at it the more that I do it. So that's gonna wrap up this video on my first time butchering a chicken. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.